Hello and welcome to the video. This is a quick video on one of the specific functions of an EdgeTX powered radio. It's aimed at those of you that are relatively new to EdgeTX, might be coming to EdgeTX from FreeSky, Futaba, Spectrum, or maybe you're brand new to the hobby. Now there are links below to the rest of the videos in the series, as well as more advanced stuff as well. Don't forget you can find content by just looking for the thing you're interested in and adding Painless 360 to your search term here on YouTube. So let's jump on the bench and let's talk about the topic for today. This time it's how to copy models between radios. Now this is something that I get asked about a lot, and I'll show you the way to do it with EdgeTX Companion. Now I've already done a few other videos in that series, so do check out them below. EdgeTX Companion is actually a fantastic tool for doing things like backing up your radio. If you haven't backed it up recently, my recommendation is stop the video, go and back it up right now. But it's also useful for moving models between radios. Now there are other ways to do it. However, doing it through Companion is great because Companion will do some of the conversion, because not all of the radios have the same switches. We have my Radio Master TX16S, just happen to have my Radio Master Boxer handy for this demo. The trick is you need to make sure that both radios you're going to play with are supported inside Companion. And to do that, you go into Settings, look at Radio Profiles, and I have two radio profiles set up. I've got one Eachine TX16S, Radio Master TX16S. I can add a radio profile for the Boxer. So if we search here and add Radio Master Boxer, make sure that the channel order matches what's on it. Most of us these days are going to have AETR, but not always. Check the other settings and then say OK. We need to make sure that both of the radios have the ability to be created like this. So I'm just going to get rid of the one that we don't need because it'll just confuse me. So what we're going to do is let's set the radio profile to the radio that we're going to copy everything from, and that's going to be the trusty TX16S. Now we're going to plug this into the computer, so we'll turn on the radio first.
Yahoo telemetry ready. Welcome to EdgeTX.
And then what we'll do is we will plug the cable into the USB port at the top, and then we'll plug it into the computer. The radio will ask us how we want to do this. Select USB storage, and then it will appear on the computer as a drive. Now it'll kind of pop up as just like a thumb drive. If you're ever backing your radio up, it'll be handy to kind of keep a copy of this whenever you connect it. It means that if the SD card gets corrupted or the internal memory gets corrupted, you're not snookered. But what we can do is making sure that we have the right radio profile selected. It's the one with the little circle by the side. I can read in all the models and settings from the radio, and they are all of the ones that I have. Now we can save that to a file, and then we'll just stick it on the desktop. So let's call it something like TX16S models. I always give these things a date, it's just handy. Then I can remember which version I'm looking at, and we'll hit enter. Now we have those, we can close that out and we can copy from that. So now we have that, we can disconnect this radio from the computer, and we have a copy of all the models that are on here.
Yahoo telemetry ready.
Yahoo hanging away, and then we can put this to one side. That's the donor radio sorted. The target radio we need to turn on in the same way.
Welcome to EdgeTX.
Once it's started, then we need to plug it into the computer. Plug the USB cable in again. However, before we connect to it, we're going to go into Settings, Radio Profiles, and we're going to pick the other radio profile. You can see here's the top, it says Radio Master Boxer. I'm going to plug the cable in from this radio. It's probably going to ask us exactly the same thing again, and we're going to select USB storage on the screen. Again, it will appear on the computer as a USB drive. We don't need that. We can read the models from this one. This one has an awful lot less on it. You can see here that at the moment test quad is the one that we currently have. However, we can copy onto it now. So if we go File and we open the backup that we did of the other radio, it'll appear. So what we're going to do is we will right click on Dolphin and we will say copy one model. We'll click into here, we'll right click and we'll say paste one model. It'll tell me that the model already exists. We will say insert, and the Dolphin has now appeared here on the radio. Now, it isn't actually on the radio itself yet, it's just here on the computer. We have to write it all back. Now, what it should have done, if I just open that up on here, we can have a quick look at what all the switches and things have done. It's an opportunity to potentially change things like the mixes to make sure that the right switches are being used. It's easy to just check that everything looks reasonably okay in here. And if we're happy with it, then what we can do is we can click on Write Models and Settings to Radio. Be super careful with this. What it's going to do is write all of this at the same time. So never ever just try and copy one model across and write it, because it's going to overwrite all of your existing models. The fact that we've inserted it here, and you know, we can move these things around as well. When we copy it, it's going to change the order. So let's write the models to the radio. It say you are about to overwrite all models on the radio. Do you want to continue? Say yes. Save models and settings to radio. Let's unplug the USB cable. And now, if I go into the model menu, there, number one is my Dolphin. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, in that little note, I would recommend for the best results, make sure that both of the radios that you're doing this between are on the same EdgeTX version. The other thing, of course, is that it's not going to change the contents of the SD card. So if you're copying across models that have telemetry configured for things like the Yahoo, Lua or Betaflight telemetry scripts or whatever it is, that stuff isn't going to be on the SD card as well. So it isn't going to copy everything across, but it's a great way for those complicated models to kind of copy them somewhere safe. Personally, I would recommend just backing up your radio about once every 6 months, and then if you do have an issue or you want to change things around or you get a new radio, you've got all those models backed up. But this is the way that I would recommend that you copy between radios, but always triple check all of the settings once it's been copied across, because in my experience here, some of the things that EdgeTX Companion will do as it copies across to try and preserve the settings and do it the best as it can, copying from radio to radio, isn't always the way that you want it set up. Thank you for watching my video. Check out the playlist, and adding Painless 360 to your search terms will help you find my content. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. You can support the time I spend here answering questions and helping others by using the links in the video description.